how you doing? Don't mind my blue gloves. I'm just about to dye my hair. I actually really like my hair at the minute, this colour. But I bought these colours a while back, and it's the Colour Performance from Superdrug, and it's the shade. I basically bought two. I bought a ginger, a bright ginger, which is what I used last time. And then I got this one as well. So this is the natural lightest auburn brown. So it's a nice auburn colour. But I didn't want to dye my hair like brown. So I was like toing and throwing, and that's why I went with the ginger first, because I wanted it to be like quite nice bright ginger. But I'm interested just to see how this comes out. I use, I am a vegetarian, and I use purely, I can't get my words out, I use purely cruelty-free dyes now, and sometimes getting the right shade is actually really difficult. I'm going to pop this on my hair. My hair is like quite light now. It looks, I always find that it looks more blonde on camera, but it's actually not. It's still pretty quite ginger. I'd say it's like more of like a strawberry blonde, which is really nice and it really suits my skin tone. But yeah, I like to try different things. I've mixed one bottle already, and it is like bright orange. You can see like how orange it is. This bottle is 50 millilitres. I don't know how much the other ones is, but I just feel like there does look like there's less product in that. So I do have two, but these ones are cruelty free, so there's no harm to animals, which a lot of people, if you've been on my channel for a little while, a lot of people love my purple hair, and I absolutely love my purple hair. But the purple dye I use is Purple Punk by Schwarzkopf, and Schwarzkopf is not cruelty free. So I like to try out different ones to see what I can get within the actual cruelty free brand. So without me talking for too long, I'm going to jump in and I'm just going to pop this on. So let's see what happens, eh? I think it'll be okay to do the top. So when you're dyeing your hair, if you're dyeing it a bright colour, number one rule, especially if your hair is like really bright, is start at the bottom, because once I dyed my hair orange when my hair was like peroxide and it went neon orange, that wasn't the intention. I didn't mind it, but it wasn't the intention. So yeah, so if you put it on the bottoms, obviously the bottoms are going to go brighter than the tops. And my bottoms are darker anyway, because I had like some highlights in the top before I started doing all my dyes. I'm actually going to get a chair, because who wants to constantly stand up? In fact, just shimmy, 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 shimmy. Oh, I'm back. Oh, that helps. Oh, well, not really. I'm standing. Oh no. Oh yeah, so I'm just going to take this little cap off here, and then I'm just going to go on the top. Hey ho. It is like really orange though, so see what happens. What I didn't want it to do, I didn't want it to go like really dark, like really brown. I have dyed my hair brown before, to be honest. I've dyed my hair most colours before. So it's not that, it's not that I don't want to like my hair. I'm scared of dyeing my hair, because I dye my hair all different colours. But what I didn't want it to do is just go like really dark. Because actually, yeah, I really do like my hair this colour. And to be honest, funnily enough, if you take away like the orange tones, like the ginger tones, my hair's probably a similar colour. So like when I dye my hair, I always like to go around the edges first. I'm really not, if you've ever watched me dye my hair before, I am not a tidy hair dyer. Sorry. Oh no. What did I tell you? Literally, I'm so messy. Like, you know, you see people dyeing their hair, like, for anybody that's come from TikTok, you see people dyeing their hair and they're all with the brush and they're doing it like really like nice and neat. I am not one of them people. I remember one time when I was dyeing my hair pink and I was really running out of dye and I was like, oh no, this is gonna go wrong. blue on the floor. It's fine, it's tiles. If you like dyeing your hair, it's a good option. If you are into like cruelty-free products. They do have a certain range. They have like a vibrant range, which is the ginger that I put on beforehand. I don't think I did record that video as well. Maybe I need to. Oh no, I've got some dye on my star pyjama. Oh, there's a big blob on the mirror as well. Messy person. Also, I find that these ones, some of the bright ones, they leave your shower like so dirty. Like, remember when I used to dye my hair purple with Schwarzkopf, what I said earlier, and honestly, the shower. I used to have this trick when I was dyeing my hair where I'd put a black sack. I'd put a black sack underneath the, sorry guys, I'm like lathering it up. I used to put a black sack on the bottom of the shower and then put a hole in the black sack. And then rinse my hair off. There was one point in time when I was having my hair like purple and stuff, where I'd rinse it off in a bucket and then I'd slowly like pour it away. 'Cause yeah, that hair dye. If you've ever used Schwarzkopf Live hair dyes, and to be honest, even like really bright hair dyes, they're always like super like staining. Why did I feel like that was like super American? Like super staining. Sorry if it goes a little bit out of focus. It's just because like I move around. I've been meaning to get like a different camera, because as much as this is a Nikon D5300, it's not the best camera for like autofocusing. I'm just going to do the other bottle because as you can see that's more or less gone, and just clean up the floor and I will be back. So I've put it back in here and you can see it's like white at the bottom as well. Just going to give it a shake for the next bottle. I don't know why I'm holding the top because it's got a top on. Give it a good whirl. Thing is it's strange, like, oh, it's a bit smelly there, quite close to the eyes. It's actually as orange as what the ginger dye was, which is strange because you'd expect it to be darker, you know, for like an Auburn brown, but you know, people always said to me like, you're so daring, like you colour your hair all different colours. I'm just like, I mean, I love my hair, don't get me wrong, I do love my hair, but honestly it's hair, like it grows back. I'd probably attempt shaving my head, but my mum's told me she'd disown me, so it's probably not the best way to go. I mean, she wouldn't really, but she would not be impressed. That's a certain. And as annoying as she is, right, I do sort of like her some. To be honest, I think you'd only get away with one bottle if you had like extremely short hair. Maybe if you had like really thin hair, but I think you'd have to have really thin hair. I used a whole bottle on just essentially my T-zone, and that's not including like, you know, the rest of the, like the length of the hair. Make sure it's all sort of lathered, because sometimes you can miss some. It's easy, especially if you know you're doing like big chunks like I like to do. Pull all that up. Yeah. That's tight, because what you don't want to do is put your hair up and then realise it's a different colour underneath. I should have put on some different pyjama bottoms. I like these star pyjama bottoms. Not a massive pyjama person really, but when Christmas comes around I always like to get some pyjamas. And these are sort of like my go-to to, you know, to dot around in the house. Because they're like nice and thin and stuff. Chill in the house in comfies. Like, who wants to sit in jeans? Like, I know a friend who would rather sit in jeans than comfies. think she's a psychopath. No! Big blob. It was a really big blob. I should learn as well because I know how incredibly messy I am. Oh, it's everywhere, guys. There's no repairing these. Repairing? The wrong word. Not bringing these back. Okay, so that's all. I'm just checking all the ends. It is like quite, it looks more orange. Like it looks more orange on camera, but it's actually more red in natural lighting. So I'm going to leave this on for another 20 minutes for like the ends to soak in. Just put that there, looking glamorous as anything. So it's all on now. I have hair dye everywhere, but yeah, I'm going to leave this for another 20 minutes and I'll be back. And then this is how it came out. I absolutely love it. I hope you do. Toodles!